Dear God, I come to you with nothing to offer. I used to equate you with elders and scoffers, and I let evil men make me bitter toward you, and that's something I never wanted to do. I saw fake pastors, elders, and deacons at the church I'd spent my whole life in. Men who talked about evangelism but never dived in. Men with no experience in reaching the lost, but somehow had all the answers like typical know-it-alls. Just wolves in sheep's clothing who Satan used to destroy a good place. And I regret that I allowed their lies and greedy intentions affect my race. I never want to be like them, and I thank God that I'm not. They have no history of accomplishments, but failures, boy, they have a lot. And at 29, I've reached hundreds of millions of people, but somehow I let a few pious fake believers hurt me just under one steeple. And I'm sorry, God, that I didn't listen to you. When you told me to keep marching and keep pushing through, I submitted to corrupt leaders and they used me to gain power. I let the weeds get close to snuffing out this flower. You were telling me to keep blooming and shouting the gospel. I listened to men who were far from apostles. I left that church when I realized you weren't there. And they used that against me, and most know that it's not fair. But when someone came to me with a book of their lies and corruption, I knew I had done the right thing by walking away and not budging. So I pray for their salvation and I pray for their flock, because when they find out what I did, they'll all be shocked. And Lord, I want to thank you for taking me far away from religion. You created me to impact this generation with this Tell the World mission. And I want to thank you for making me different, for giving me eyes to see and leadership to attack this vision, to preach the gospel to every person out there who listen. And God, you're using me to reach the masses with your message. So thank you for protecting me against those who are passive aggressive. And thank you for holding me in your hands and using my life for your glory. 2 chapters down in this 4-part story, and you fixed the slip-ups because you are the great editor, and you kept away the people who came for me like predators. I was so sick of Pharisees that I was fed up, but you met me in the valley and you kept my head up. You reminded me that I was never here to serve the pious, and the religious came from my throat like they incited a riot. But the screams of a few liars never got me down, and I realized there was no way that they could stop me now, because God, you are with me and there's nothing that can stand against me. So take me to your river, Lord, submerge me and rinse me, and forgive me for the bitterness I've held inside against these people who come against me with lies. You know the truth, and that's enough for me. So to my followers, you can trust in me and you can follow me as I follow Christ, because when I was neck deep in religion, he saved my life, and he gave me a fire that no person and no religion could put out. So many people attacked me just because I stood out, but I just kept going back to the pile where I'd put that wood out, and I kept lighting fires 10 feet tall at every revival I preached. And I kept discipling every new Tell the World family member I reached. And I kept giving you the glory for all of it. I'm running to your throne room and I'm gonna fall in it. And I'm gonna crawl to your feet and kiss your hands, because you gave life to this child and turned this boy into a man.